Hello, everybody. Mike Deuce here. Welcome to the Easter special, and I hope you have a happy Easter. So, I've got some cards here to open up. I've got a Topps Baseball Series 1, the player's Easter egg to crack open. I've also got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Team Up box for Magic the Gathering, the new set that came out. And I have a couple Star Wars packs up here to open up. I'll save those for last. I've got one of the packs open, so I'll just show you the cards in the other pack I'll open up. Found those in a tin that I've been saving for a while. So let's get started. Let's see if we can open up this egg first. Get this here. These are pretty cool. It was a good deal. It comes with some good variation cards. And I'm hunting for the Chase DeLauder rookie card. He's an upcoming Guardian star that started this year. Well, he actually had a postseason start, which is rare for a new player last year, and did really well. And he just got, I think, 4 home runs in his first 4 or 5 games at the start of the MLB season. So that's very cool. Can you guys hear me okay? If you want to type in the chat and let me know, that'd be good. Here's the Easter egg. Topps 2026 baseball. The Players Series 1. Very cool. Let's get this open here pretty soon. Okay, let's open this up. Sorry about that. Had a text. And how do you open this? There we go. That's a cool tin. Cool Easter tin. So that's the first card there. I think you get, let's see, how many cards is it? 2 holiday variations, 1 exclusive card inside, and 59 total cards. Packs with a special insert may contain less cards. So are there actual packs? No, it's just a big pack. That's kind of cool. It's got pretty cool design there. It looks like an Easter basket with a big Easter egg shaped like a baseball. Very cool. We'll leave that over here so you can see the cards. And let's open these up. Lots of cards, so I'm going to stack them here on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle box. Go through them here. Careful. Oh, we got some foils in the back. Very cool. Can you guys let me know if the cool, you hear me? Thank you. Thank you, Janie. So let's see, we have the first card. Move the light a little bit here. The first card is, we'll just put these on the box. There's a lot of them. First card is Otto Kemp. Is that going to be? Maybe a little too high because there's so many cards. We're going to split them here, move them over. Go through this stack first so you can see them better. First card is Otto Kemp, third baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies. Very cool. It's a base card, it looks like. Next we have Chicago White Sox, Lenyn Sosa. That is a first baseman and second baseman and first baseman. Next we have Stephen Kolek, pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Cool. I don't know a lot of these players. I'm a baseball fan, big Guardians fan, but I usually, oh, there's a Cleveland one coming up. Very cool. Don't know the other players as well. Blue Jays, Lazaro Estrada, pitcher. Very cool. That's Toronto Blue Jays. Ooh, Cleveland Guardians, base card for Gavin Williams. He's a great pitcher. Oh, let's move that down a little bit. That's very cool. Topps 75th anniversary. That's what these cards are. It's their 75th anniversary Series 1 baseball release. This is one of the sets from that. the players set. This is the Easter egg. Next we have, got the stats on the back. Here's Logan Gilbert, pitcher for the Seattle Mariners, followed by Alex Freeland from the Dodgers. Very cool. LA Dodgers. I think the Guardians just beat them in the first two games of the series. So they're doing pretty good against the Dodgers in their home opener this week. Here is San Francisco Rafael Devers, designated hitter. Very cool. Next we have Chris Rubik, pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Eric Lauer, pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. Boston Red Sox, we have Peyton Toll, pitcher. Don't know these guys. Jose Altuve, he's a great player. Houston, very good hitter. Maybe a catcher? No, he's a second baseman. Okay. Clayton Kershaw, there we go. For the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw, pitcher. That guy's really good. Okay. No special cards yet. Here is Kumar Rocker. Rocker, pitcher. Future Stars. That's a Future Stars. I don't know if that's a rookie card or not. Looks like he's a rising star, so that's very cool. Here's a Bronx Buddies card. So that's a group of players. MLB All Stars shine in New York City. Not sure who those guys are. That looks like it says, not only were Aaron Judge, Max Fried, and Carlos Rodon the linchpins of the Yankees' success of 2025, but they were also teammates in the All-Star game for the American League. So is that Aaron Judge? Yeah, that's Aaron Judge on the right. Awesome. That's a cool card. Next we have Grant Holmes, pitcher for the Athletics, it looks like. Or is that the Angels? Not sure on that one. Atlanta. Let's see what that is. Atlanta Braves. Okay. They got the A there. I'm used to their old logo. Here we have, who's this? New York. Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton, designated hitter. Okay. Here's Yanquel Fernandez, outfielder for the Colorado Rockies. Cool. Like his socks. Those are cool for Easter. Here is Miguel Vargas, Chicago White Sox. That's a first baseman, third baseman. We'll put the egg back over here. Give you something to look at there. Keep the Easter special going here. Miguel Vargas, Chicago White Sox. Hopefully we get to the better cards here. We got a lot of cards to go through. I'll speed it up. Nick Pivetta, pitcher, San Diego. Juan Burgos, pitcher, Diamondbacks. Colorado Rockies. Ezequiel Tovar, shortstop. Mariners, Dominique Canzone, outfielder. This is Guardians, another Guardians one. CJ Kayfus, there we go. He's good. He's a first baseman, good hitter last year. I think is that an RC rookie card? Is that a rookie card? It says RC there. Probably a rookie card. Maybe. I'm not sure. The RC is not on many of the other cards, so that's probably rookie card designation. Brenton Doyle, outfielder, Colorado Rockies. Evan Carter, outfielder, Texas Rangers. Here's Arizona Diamondbacks, Blaze Alexander, third baseman, second baseman. And we will move on to the next stack here. We got a Cincinnati Reds coming up. Oh, bump the egg. Get these over here. There we go. And we have Chase Burns. That egg is not sitting still. Really light. Aluminum. Chase Burns, pitcher. Cool Crushers, Philadelphia Phillies. It says Vets Spur Phillies lineup. Let's see who those guys are. Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber. Cool. Yeah, I know them. I've heard that. I've heard those names before. Here's Yosei Kikuchi, pitcher for the Angels. Royce Lewis, third baseman of the Minnesota Twins, from the Twin Cities. Here's the Future Stars. That's cool. Kind of like a rookie card. That's from the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach. Here's a cool card. American League leaders. Home run leaders. Cal Riley, I think. 60 home runs. Aaron Judge, of course, 53. And Jay Caminero. I'm going to put these. I'm going to put this card in a sleeve. Couple in the top loader. Hold on. Put this one here. That's a cool card. You guys getting ready for Easter? It's nice weather here. Hope you guys are going to have some good weather. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, but that'll be okay. Here's Boston Red Sox, Alex Bregman, third baseman. LA Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, pitcher. That's a great pitcher. I'm going to put that in the sleeve too. The Dodgers were the World Series champions last year. But the Cleveland Guardians are doing well against them this year. It's just the start of the season, but hey, maybe it's our year. Pedro Pages, Cardinals, catcher. Next we have Detroit Tigers, American League, Detroit. That's the whole team almost. And we have, is this the Milwaukee Brewers? Yes. Christian Yelich, outfielder, Milwaukee Brewers. Vinny Pasquantino, Kansas City Royals, first baseman. Here's Mackenzie Gore, a pitcher for the Washington Nationals. Next we have Grant Taylor, pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. Followed by Michael Busch, Chicago Cubs, first baseman. Nick Gonzalez, Pirates, second baseman. Kennedy Corona, outfielder for the Houston Astros. Cool. I like the Astros. Well, except for the fact that they cheated that one year. Here's the Cincinnati Reds, Andrew Abbott, pitcher. The Reds were known for cheating too, or at least gambling with Pete Rose. I have one of his cards. Here's Landon Roop, pitcher, San Francisco. Semenowski or Ogasawara, pitcher, Washington Nationals. Mickey Moniak, outfielder, Rockies. A lot of cards here. We haven't got to any special ones, really. We got a rookie card. That was good. Here's the Seattle Mariners, Victor Robles, outfielder. Troy Johnston, outfielder. That's another rookie card. Miami. Is that the Devil Rays or the Rays now? Miami Marlins, yes, that's correct. Tampa Rays. Florida has two teams in the Major League Baseball. So does Ohio, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. Columbus needs one. Here's Romy Gonzalez for the Boston Red Sox, first baseman. Jonah Heim for the catcher for the Texas. Is that the Rangers? Not used to that jersey. No, what is that? Oh, don't drop it. Texas. Yeah, it is the Rangers. Okay. Followed by Baltimore Orioles, Samuel Basalo, rookie card. That's cool. I'll have to put these rookie cards in sleeves. Oh, here's the foil. Look at that. The first one. This is a Houston Astros, Brandon Walter. Some sort of very cool foil card. Let me get that in the light a little bit at some different angles for you. Look at that rainbow effect foil. Very cool. So we're going to have some other cards here that are special. Let me get a sleeve and a top loader for this one. That's very nice. There we go. Okay, what is this one? It's upside down. Come on. Big money. No whammy. Oh, it's one of the Easter ones. Polka dots in the background. That's very cool. Ian Seymour rookie card for the Tampa Bay Rays. There we go. I was talking about the Rays. I called it. No, just kidding. Okay, cool card. They have a couple Easter cards in these, I think, usually two Easter variations, I think. Very cool. Okay, next card. Byron Buxton. That's the Milwaukee Brewer. Oh, that's cool. That's the other Easter egg variation, I think. Looks more like a dinosaur pattern almost. Scales? No, it looks like maybe it's leaves in the background. Yeah, that's a leaf one. Very cool. Green leaves. Thought it looked like dinosaur scales. I have a gecko, so I like dinosaurs. Very cool. That's Byron Buxton. He's a really good player. Been around for a long time. Let me see. I'll show that to you again in the light a little bit so you can see the effect a little better. Not a numbered one, so it's not limited print too much. Oh, another one. This is a rookie card, though, for Troy Melton. Be careful with these. Detroit Tigers. Troy Melton, look at that. That's very cool. And the Mookie Betts card, that's cool. Mookie's a good player. Let's look at the bottom there. Flip it over in a second. It says TOG8, so that's a special series, I think. Special type of card, a shortstop maybe. It says there. Let's see what it is. Oh, that's cool. Mookie Betts. Titans of the Game, maybe? Is that what that says? Very cool. Is it numbered? No, but a very cool pattern on it in baseballs. Get that in the sleeve. This is something underneath here too. Looks like a maybe just a regular base card, but very cool. It said it would come with 3 cool cards in it. Got 2 Easter variations and this insert maybe. Very cool. Titans of the Game, Mookie Betts. Nice. You see that pattern there? I'm trying to put it on the box a little bit. You can see it better. Can't see it as well through the top loader, but it's still very cool. Okay. Last card here is, who's this? Sometimes they were going to include like very old cards, so I'm going to be careful with this one. Oh, it might be Bobby Witt Jr. It looks like it could be an older card. Trying to see the year on it. Tough to read. Let's put it on the box to see if we can see the year. Can you guys read that? It looks like an older style baseball card. 2020 maybe? I can't see that. Let me move it up to the camera a little more. Can you guys read the year on there? Oh, I'll look at it later. The magnifier. I don't need new glasses. That's cool though. Bobby Witt Jr. He's definitely, I think he's retired now. That's for the Royals. Nice. Top 75th anniversary stamp on it though. Cool. So that's the baseball cards. Let's move on to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Team Up box. This is a 4-player co-op game. You can play 2 to 4 players. This will be a fun box to open. It comes with 4 booster packs of the set, the Magic the Gathering new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. I did not go to the pre-release for this. I did not play in the tournament, but I thought I'd get it because this is pretty cool. I did enjoy the Spider-Man set. I went to a couple tournaments, one tournament for the Avatar opening, but I've been playing the Spider-Man set with some players at the game store. Very fun set to collect, and I opened some of those boxes on the channel. You can check those out later. Okay, let's move the egg out of the way and get this one open. Okay. Turtle team up. You fight like a deck that's like one you run just by flipping over cards or something probably, and you have 4 other decks that come in here, probably the 4 Ninja Turtles, so that's kind of cool, and it's a cooperative game. Let's get this open. So this is kind of like a board game, I guess, but it's a card game, obviously, and it's kind of like a different format for Magic the Gathering than normal. It's not Commander. I don't know how big each deck is, but you actually play the boss that you're fighting against too by flipping over the cards or something. I haven't read the rules yet, but this is a new 2 to 4 player co-op game mode. It says so. It's a new game mode. Be a different set of rules. Let's open the rules first. Well, the rules are boring. Let's open the other stuff. Here's some counters and tokens to use in the game. Here's the 4 booster packs. That one seems kind of heavy. Well, they're all heavy, it looks like. And then there's also, here's the Shredder deck, I think. Starting with, this is a, oh, you can't see all those booster packs. Here's the boss card for the Shredder deck. Bosses and events. So there's multiple bosses in the boss deck. That's cool. There's Krang, it looks like. Maybe Bebop, Rocksteady, and Shredder. The classic villains. Here's Krang in the robot suit. I think it's Krang or Krag. And here's the other bosses. Cool. That's very cool. You gotta be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. Or near classic. The movie from the 90s. Here's the booster packs. You got April O'Neil with Donatello. You have Leonardo with Raphael. Raphael in the light better. That's cool. He's bigger. There again is Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello and April O'Neil. Okay. Let's see what these other decks look like. We're not going to open all those today. Don't want to go through all those cards. Here's the Raphael one. You can see there's just a token on the back. I'll open the booster packs and go over the rules. And then I'll open the Star Wars pack. Here's Michelangelo. That's a cool artwork one. So that's very cool. You get to play all 4 Ninja Turtles. Unless they got a Casey Jones one in here, which I doubt. There's Donatello. And Leonardo, of course, the leader. And nothing else in there, just some placeholders to keep the cards organized. And it looks like you've got boxes in here to put your other cards and store them. Yeah, just dividers and boxes. We can leave those in there. Put that to the side. Okay, let's open the booster packs. Let's open the booster packs first, then we'll go over a little bit of the rules, just skim through them, get a general idea how it's played, and open the Star Wars cards. So if you guys wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, I'm getting close to 1,000 followers or subscribers. I'm almost monetized. Well, I've got a while to go for the hours, but still, the channel's getting popular. I could use your support. So here's the first booster pack. We have Bebop, Warhawk Warrior. Not Warhawk, but Warthog Warrior. Let me lower the light here. Bebop. Stockman, Madfly, Baxter, I think. Baxter Stockman? No. Madfly and List. He's a scientist, I think. Here's Make Your Move. Manhole Missile. And Rocksteady. Crash Courser. He's like a rhino. Squirrel Annoyance. Nobody. Mighty Mutant Animals. I haven't read the comic books. Here's Baxter Stockman, the scientist before he became the Fly, I think. legendary creature, human scientist. That's cool. Not a double-sided one. Here's Michelangelo. We got Michelangelo rare. That's very cool. Look at that. Not borderless, but that's cool. I'm going to put that in the top loader in the sleeve. We got a foil coming up here. Probably one per booster pack. Hopefully that's a rare. Or a mythic. Michelangelo. He was one of my favorite Ninja Turtles. I lie. Probably my favorite Ninja Turtle. Raphael was a close second. Here's Turtle Power Enchantment, a rare also. Next we have, is this Splinter? No. This is Kitsune Technique. A rare as well. Here is the foil. This is Ninja Teen Enchantment class. This is not a legacy, but it's like a 3-step enchantment. I forget what they're called. Saga, maybe? No, it's just called a class. Not sure how that card plays. That's a rare foil. Not a textured foil, but very cool. Get that in the sleeve too. Couple more cards in here. Looks like they're just lands. 3 more packs to go. Again, please like and subscribe. Hope you have a happy Easter. That's cool. Look at that. The Ninja Turtles jumping over a building. Down. Oh, it's not a building. It's a shipyard, looks like. Jumping from crate to crate. Very cool. You got the skyline in the background. Very cool. Nice foil effect, too. Swamp. So the docks are the swamp in the city. That's funny. Okay. Next card. And this is the token. Food token. What is it? Is it pizza? No, it's not pizza. Looks like Cheetos. Looks like a whole bunch of snacks. Some donuts. That's funny. Candy. They're eating healthy. And here's the robot token. Artifact creature. Robots were cool in the video games. Let's put these cards to the side. Okay, next booster pack. Oh, this looks cool. Is it just a token? Yeah, it's just a token. So it doesn't damage the corners. Here we have Mouser Attack. That's cool. The Mousers are those robotic creatures, I think. And an anchovy and banana pizza. Gross. Oh, sorry, I gotta show it there a little better. Anchovy and banana pizza. Artifact food. Definitely an artifact food. It looks like it's even stale and been sitting there for a while. Would not eat that. Cowabunga. That's cool. Sorcery. Cowabunga, dude. Common, no? Crustacean Commando. No, Crustacean Commando. High Flying Ace. It's a bird, it looks like. Omni Cheese Pizza. Omni Cheese Pizza. Okay. Must be a lot of cheese. Sorry, I'll get that in the camera better. You move over here. Here's a common of Foot Mystic from the Foot Ninjas. And here's April, Reporter of the Weird. Cool. April O'Neil. That's an uncommon card, so a little rare. A 2/2 legendary creature. Human Detective. That's neat. Shredder. Oh, Shredder Unrelenting. Uncommon. 6/4 legendary creature. Human Ninja. Look at his claws, similar to Wolverine's. Here's New Generations Technique. Uncommon. Must be some sort of group there. Don't know them. Michelangelo, Game Master. That's cool. Is he... What's he doing? Playing Dance Dance Revolution or something? I don't know, but it's cool. That's funny. Playing a video game of some sort. Common. Here's a Saga. Enchantment, not a class. The Cloning of Shredder. That's not good. Don't need more of him running around. Enchantment, Saga, Mythic. That's a Mythic. Very cool. I want to put that in a sleeve. And a foil here. Getting some good cards. We got 2 more packs to go. I may have to incorporate these cards into some of my decks. Even my Spider-Man deck. Don't need to keep it exclusively Spider-Man. Here is the next card. This is a common of Stomped by the Foot. Ugh, that's no good. Instant Kicker. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If the spell was kicked, that creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. Don't know what kicked means. Sorry, Gus is barking upstairs. He's just doing his job, barking at every little thing. Here is an illegitimate business. Definitely sounds like a business for the foot or something. This land enters play tapped as a land. When this land enters, you gain 1 life, and then you tap it to add a swamp or a land. Their recipe isn't the only secret. That's funny. It's like a side business. It's a front or something. Here's a mutant gen token artifact. Next 2 packs. You guys got any questions on the Marvel cards I opened, or have you guys opened any packs of the baseball cards yet for 2026? Or any Magic the Gathering packs? Let me know. Not sure how many people are in the stream. Probably busy for Easter, but hey, let me know if you're tuning in the chat. Here is Action News Crew. Cool. Followed by a rat creature, Tunnel Rats. Bot Bashing Time, common. Tenderize, Crocodile. Make Your Move, common or instant. Mutant Town Musicians, creature. Mutant Bard Performer, okay. Punk Frogs, that's funny. Almost like the Battletoads, that's funny. Common. Oh, and there's an uncommon Borderless Shredder Unrelenting, 6/4. Sneak for 3 colorless and a swamp, Death Touch. Whenever Shredder enters or attacks, another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Jeez, that's cool. It costs 4 colorless and 1 swamp to cast. It's not a rare, but it might be worth something. Might be a harder one to find. It's definitely cool because it's borderless. Not a textured foil or anything. But I don't think I've ever pulled a textured foil. But I've only started buying packs again in the newer sets. Starting with Spider-Man. Avatar. New Generations Technique again. This is the last Ronin's Technique. That's cool. That's an uncommon. I'm going to put that in a sleeve though. The last Ronin. Cool story. I've got some artwork you can see here. The Spider-Man versus Venom is the artist from the Last Ronin Zero comic books. It's I forget his name right now off the top of my head. He signed the art too. I bought it at the convention. Very cool. He's a great artist. Who does comic book artwork. I can't remember his name. But that's a very cool artwork there. I bought a Black Cat and a Supergirl one too. Next we have Donatello Turtle Techie. That's neat. I'm a little bit of a techie myself. Common. And we have another borderless. This April? April O'Neil Hacktivist. That's funny. Rare card. Borderless. Legendary Human Scientist. That's very cool. 1/5. It's got alternate artwork maybe. I'll have to look that one up later. See how much it's worth. Probably keep it in my collection or sell it. Might even use it in a deck. We'll see how much it's worth first. Very cool card though. Those are usually more valuable. The borderless. This is the alternate art one. I have a Doc Octopus one as well, like that. Here's Nobody again, but this is the foil. Common. That's a nice looking foil though with the artwork there. And a mountain here and a token. Mutagen. Last pack. Let's hope for some last pack magic here with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle box. But we've also got a last pack in the Star Wars packs. Thank you for tuning in again. If you guys, I don't have a link on many of the videos, but I have an eBay store too, and Whatnot store, and I sell cards on collects. Hamato Guardian Stance, that's very cool. I'll try to post the link in the chat after the stream's over. Or maybe I'll edit the description to see if you guys want. I'll put it in there so you guys can go to the eBay one or the Collects app or the Whatnot store to buy something, please. Here's Cowabunga. I have many Marvel cards, mostly Marvel cards, but also some other stuff like comic books and such. Crustacean Commander, that one's cool. That's funny. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry, that's neat. Common. That's a mouser, giant mouser, very cool. Here's Negate. That's April there. Counter target spell. You guys seriously tried to do this with jump kicks? That's funny. Novel Nunchaka. That's cool. Artifact. Nunchaku. Novel Nunchaku. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Uncommon. General Trag. Heart of Stone. I vaguely remember him in the cartoons. That's an uncommon. Splinter. Yes, we got Splinter in uncommon. That's cool. Humato Yoshi. Splinter Humato Yoshi. Forgot his full name. Here's Michelangelo. Game Master again. Common. Party Dude. Michelangelo again with a rare Party Dude class. Very cool. Get that in a couple sleeves. Party on, Wayne. Cowabunga. Party on Wayne is not Ninja Turtles, but most of you probably know that, the older people tuning in. Got a couple more cards here. Here's the foil. This is the Game Master one in a foil variant. Very cool. You can see that rainbow effect there. Escape Tunnel Land. Sacrifice this land, search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Sacrifice this land, target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. And a mutagen card. Okay, now lastly, let's go over the rules a little bit if you don't mind. Unless you guys want me to see me open a pack for the Star Wars cards and show you the Star Wars ones I already opened. I'll have another pack. I found 2 packs in a tin, collectible tin, that I was saving these packs for later. And just decided to open them. So they were already kind of open, but I think I stopped myself when I was a kid from the 90s. And I'm like, wait, I'll save these 2 for later. And I never opened them, so that was kind of funny. They're really cool cards, widescreen format. I did open some Star Trek The Next Generation cards for the Generations movie. With William Shatner also in it. From the 90s, I think. Okay, where'd the rules run off to? Here they are. Okay. Show the rules over here. Okay, here we go. What is this, an advertisement? Yep. Welcome to Turtle Team Up. Stop. If you haven't learned the rules of Magic, you can scan the QR code. It's just telling you what should come in the box here. Overview. In Turtle Team Up, 2 to 4 players cooperate and battle side by side as a team of heroes, the Ninja Turtles, against an automated system of boss and event cards. Players take turns together and attack 3 different stages of bosses while defending against the event cards the bosses play. You'll face 1 boss in the first stage, 2 in the second, and 3 in the third. Wow, that's a lot of bosses, with the difficulty ramping up as more bosses enter the fray. During the boss turn, a designated player manages the boss's team cards using a simple few rules. Once you defeated all 3 boss stages, you've won the game. It's probably pretty difficult to win the game. I'm not sure if Shredder would be the final boss or Craig. Cowabunga, more ways to play. That's cool. Challenge mode. That's if we think it's too easy. Free-for-all play rules. Is this so you can play each other? Tired of playing nice and itching to face your friends in Battle Royale? That's cool. The turtles can spar and practice. Very cool. Here's a Splinter artwork. Fact, the FAQ. Rules reference. How to read a magic card. Okay. Hopefully y'all know how to read a magic card, but if not, here's the basic breakdown. Magic cards are formatted so that the information you need to know is always in the same place. To learn more about Magic's vocabulary, scan this QR code. So I'll tell you a little breakdown. This is the land and mana cost. So land produces mana when you tap it. This costs 7 colorless of any type of land for 1 colorless mana and 1 plains mana. So you need to have a way to produce a plains mana. it's a legendary creature here. It'll say the type of card there and also the subtype. This is a Mutant Ninja Turtle legendary creature. The card name is at the top, Leonardo Worldly Warrior. It's a mana cost, expansion symbol. Sorry, got my logo there in the way. And then power and toughness, text box, type line, and card name. Very cool. So the card name, yeah, I told you that already. The text box tells you specific rules, like this one has double strike, and it also has the spell cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control. So Leonardo can come in as the leader and get in the game earlier if you have more creatures already out. Very cool. And this is the base of the Evil Craig, I think. I forget what it's called, though. I think one of my friends had the toy. It was very cool. Okay, check out these sweet Star Wars cards I opened up already. These are widescreen format, so it'll be a little difficult to show on the zoom camera, but we'll try it. You can see this beautiful card. This was the best card I got out of the first pack. Look at that. Some sort of really cool, really nicely printed, almost like film from the movie. I think that's from Return of the Jedi when they rescue Han, looks like. From Jabba's palace, I think. That might be Leia there, up there, in the bounty hunter disguise. Very cool. That was my favorite card from this pack. And here's a Tusken Raider, I think, on Tatooine. Oh, I guess I put a Colossus card in there. I was stacking those cards I found in that tin. Some loose cards, so we've got some Superman cards too. These cards were just sitting in the tin. I think I put them in there because my cat got them. Looks like they had damage in the corners from a cat bite. Kind of funny. Death Star Trench. Here's 2 Y-Wings. Here's Superman and a mermaid kissing. Okay. Does not look like Lois Lane, so I don't know what's up with that. And here is Princess Leia, a stormtrooper on a creature of some sort. And here's the desert, some stormtroopers from that one scene. Princess Leia again. And the Death Star. Imperial Cruiser in outer space. Very cool. Here is Darth Vader with another card. Looks like Luke Skywalker. I don't know. Or no, I thought that was maybe him practicing the lightsaber in a warm up for the movie scene. But that's somebody working on the Star Destroyer, it looks like. And there's 2 Imperial Star Destroyers in space. They were working on the model there in the frame. Darth Vader again. This is Kenobi's Dwelling. That's a very cool card. You knew my father? Knew your father. I fought with him. Da, da, da. Here's Masasi Outpost, War Room. Darkseid versus Superman. That's a cool card. These are widescreen format cards as well, but they're up and down instead of side to side like the Star Wars ones. Don't know when I got these. Alone Against Darkseid. One of his toughest villains. Here's the pack that's unopened, except for a little bit here. I don't know how. I must have stopped myself because these ones are definitely not open all the way. I would have damaged the cards a lot opening them all the way. So let's see what we got. Hopefully we don't get a redemption card because I'm sure the redemption time is expired. Could not get a very cool card if it was in here. I don't know if they did redemption cards that long ago. Here's a Death Star trench run for the TIE fighters coming in to stop the rebels from destroying the Death Star. Central Hollow area. This is Internal Millennium Falcon. This is when Luke's fighting the droid for practice, the little training droid for the Jedi with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Looks like there's a second card in here. Tusken Raiders again. Okay. Imperial Cruiser, Space. Desert with 2 stormtroopers. They haven't found anything. And Kenobi's Dwelling. And Imperial Star Destroyers in outer space. And, oh, this is a cool one. Interior TIE Fighter cockpit. Look at that. He's going after that one TIE Fighter, but the ally comes in there to shoot at the TIE Fighter. Very cool. One of the other wingmen of the Rogue Squadron or some X-Wing Squadron. And this is a cool, oh, wow, this is a cool card. This looks like artwork. This is artwork. This is not a scene from the movie. That is very cool. Look at that. You got Darth Vader in the back there. I think I see, is that the Millennium? No, that's not the Millennium Falcon. Is it? Is that the Millennium Falcon in a spaceport? Maybe not. No, the Millennium Falcon's there up front. This is just the spaceport. There's a X-Wing, a Y-Wing, a X-Wing here. Very cool. Man, you got a lot of TIE fighters back there too as well. Not sure if that's the Death Star. That's the Death Star back there. That's just the moon. And that's the Death Star space station. That one takes a while to go through. Very cool artwork. See what has a special backing. Here's the artist, I think. Got C-3PO there. Looks like the artist is Guerra del Stel. An elaborate Japanese poster for Star Wars by Western standards. Most Japanese promotional graphics tend to be on the busy side. Given the thrill a second nature of the film this poster is promoting, it all seems to work. 120. Card number 120. Wow, that is awesome. I do not have any sleeves for these widescreen format cards. I will have to get them. That is a keeper. Very cool. And here, oh, they're in the garbage room. Turn off all trash compactors on the detention level. That's a funny scene. R2-D2 saves the day. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, please like and subscribe. I don't have any other packs to open right now, but I'll be getting possibly a box of Deadpool versus Wolverine, so we will see what is in those later. Thank you, and tune in later. Please like and subscribe.